Hey people, there you are. Hey, guess what? I'm going to give you a good tip today. So you got your diesel heater in. I'm just about to try it. I'm going to put a drop more fuel in, and before I do that, here's a good tip. Because we're inside the van now, you don't want a spillage. So get yourself a rag. I've got a nice white rag, especially for you for this video. Put the rag around the cap. Obviously I've undone it a bit already, because you don't want a spillage all over your heater onto the floor of your camper. So I'll just pop the top off, and I'm hoping not to have any spillage anyway. Yeah, there you are. Look at that. Grab your fuel. Got one of them because these are real handy. Don't even try. Do it without this. I do have plastic gloves, but I ain't got them with me, but you get the general idea. So put that on. These are great. Stop all that spillage. Make sure you get it right. Was that right? Check it again. You don't want to cross thread, because that means the fuel will be coming out the side, isn't it? Yeah. So I'm ready. Ready for this? Are you ready for this? Okay. So I'm going to have to go like that. This is in the way. So we're going to pop that in there. Yeah. Come right down so it goes in. Yeah. Looking good. I can hear it glugging out into the tank. I'm not going to put too much in. Yeah, glug glug. We don't want to overfill it. Now it's when you come out, see, this is when you're going to get that spillage. A bit of an awkward position because this blinking poof eyes in the way. Yeah, which is stupid. But never mind, cope. Don't do what I'm doing. Let's have a look at that. And I'm going to move this. Mad. On his diesel heater. That's what I'm going to do with in a minute. To give you a few tips on this. Right. So at the moment it's powered up from the 240, yeah, into the 12 volt. Yeah, we're just using that at the moment. Don't want to plug it into the car batteries. We're going to buy a separate battery, which makes sense. Otherwise you'll get in your car one day and it won't start. So what I'm going to do now is just fire it up for you to see if everything's working and tickety boo, going along all right. So this one, you can have an app on this, right? There's the app. Yeah, the air heater. So if you press that and download onto your phone, here it is. There you go. Don't forget you've got to link in then to Bluetooth. Right, so it's on standby. So I'm going to come over here. I'm going to start this up, fire up the diesel heater, and let's have a look what happens. Okay, there's the display coming on. Things are looking alright. A bit. Ignition preparation, it's got to prepare itself. So just watch your app, give it time to fire up. Now if by any chance you get an F8 come up on your display, that means, if you can hear that, see if you can hear it, there's a bit of a ticking noise. Yeah, now that's okay, because that is blasting away inside, coming out of the exhaust pipe, and everything looks sweet at the moment. As you can, well, I don't know if you can hear it, but it's like blasting through there. So I'm going to shut up the doors in the van in a minute to see if that warmth's coming out. It's going away merrily there. And we're on a number 3 setting. Yeah. So we're going to leave it on that a minute. Let it warm up nicely. Then we're going to turn it down to number 1 because we want to like consume energy. And shut the doors and see how long it takes to warm up our lovely doggy camper van. I need to shout out, this is a must, UK Blue and living in a van, man. You give us some flipping great tips. This is why I love the comments. Anybody listening now, send us some more comments. I love it. Great tips about this diesel heater, great tips about everything, all the insulation. Couldn't have done it without you all. So this is whizzing around here. I've shut the door and I'll tell you what, it's so toasty within minutes. I've got the monoxide alarm sitting next to it because that is essential, a must. I can't say it enough, get a monoxide alarm. What it's at the moment, obviously I've got the door open, but when we're in here all toasted up, lying in the bed, yeah, with our cream crackers and cheese at night, looking out at the lovely scenery, we want to know that we're safe when that monoxide alarm's going to show us that. You know what I'm going to do? Yeah, I use that a lot, so can't help it. I'm going to talk to you now about this van. Talk about the ultimate stealth van, or what? It's an ultimate stealth van because it's got no windows. Let's just pan around. We can see there's no windows in it. No windows at all inside, the back, anywhere you like. The only ones we got, which is all we really need, is the windscreen and 2 side windows. As you can see, told you before, we cut the seat out so we can pop through there anytime we like and look out of our windows. Makes sense. You know why we're doing that? Right, there's a good reason for this. Because very soon, and they have already in parts of the UK and or Scotland especially, they're fed up of campers just going up there, not paying for caravan sites, which gives them, of course, the money for tourism, what they get off it. So they've had enough. So they come along and they move you. Now, who the hell wants to get moved when you're all toasty with your diesel heater in the middle of the night, and there you are all snuggled up in your bed, and you get hang on, the knock. You get the knock. I bet you've all had it. There's the knock on the door. Boom, straight through your brain. Get you out your sleep. You've just dozed off, lovely, having a great time. But we're not going to have that. You know why? This isn't a camper van, is it? No. Who the heck would have a camper van with no windows in it? Don't be silly. We would. Van doors, the heater's going away. I'm going to let it run now for a couple of hours, so it'll warm all the van up and check it out that it's running fine. So you just have it a couple of minutes. The monoxide meter, because I've shut the doors, it was on 411. It's gone to 442. So I'm just going to keep my eye on that. Ah, what we got here? What was that? Yeah, keep your eye on your monoxide alarm. Obviously anything goes very wrong, it's going to go beep 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 to alert you. So as I say, let this run now, and then I'm going to come back to you in a bit when it's toasted up the van and see what sort of temperature we get. At the moment I'm cooking in here, right, so I'm going to open the door. Yeah, cooking is at 17 degrees. So what I'm going to, it's only been on a couple of minutes. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to turn it down to 1. Yeah, turn it down and let's see what happens. Okay, so we're going to leave it now to run itself about for a bit. Leave it on number 1 and see. Within half an hour it was at 21 degrees. So there's no way we could get to the Arctic in this van. We're not going to get cold. And we've got 2 heaters. We've got another one as a spare. So I'm going to leave it in here now. Shut the door. On number 1, see what that brings it to. The monoxide CO2 meter hasn't moved. No problem at all. So we know that the exhaust fitting we've done, we know that it's safe as houses, because we've been sitting in here and nothing's happened. So you must test it, and I can't say it enough, if you put one of these in your house or your van, get a monoxide alarm. Ending this one now, and thank you to all you lovely people out there, UK Blue and Living in a Van Man, you know who you are, and all the rest of you. So don't forget, keep bringing your comments into us, good, bad, good tips, whatever. If you think we're doing something wrong, tell us about it. That's how we're going to learn, innit? So that's the community page on my channel. If you want to get to me with a private message or anything like that, go on to the community channel and you can come through to me. Okay, nice messages please. Don't want no funny ones, you know what I mean? Don't mind a laugh, but keep it clean. Alright, and yeah, working great, so happy. Thumbs up for the Chinese diesel eater. See you in the next one.